Hello good people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be preparing with my darker fragrances, a little bit serious mode. This is one of my, hands down, of my favorite type of fragrance list to do. I do this every year. I don't recall if I did it in recent times, but I'm like, let me redo this because I have some new fragrances, some old fragrances. This is one of my favorite genre, and main reason is winter is still here. We just entered January 2022, but perhaps one more month you're going to get some mild cold weathers. So the theme basically, understand one thing, these are not absolutely the best of the best of the best. Okay, I always say this, these are my choices from my limited collection. There are plenty more out there, designer, niche, Middle Eastern clones, which perhaps I don't have at this moment, but I wish I had. They would make the list. And then again, many fragrances I still have, I did not feature today because I picked up some of the other ones. Okay, so I have two honorable mentions which I'll show at the very end. And if this video runs a little bit long, I don't apologize, because I want to talk about 20 fragrances, not 10, not 15, 20. Okay, they're gonna be a lot of fragrance. They're gonna be a lot of fragrances. So you can use these absolutely any part of the year. There's no rules like that says you can wear this fragrance in summer. You know, if you feel like wearing it, you wear what you want to wear. Okay, but dark fragrance, what I mean, basically they give me a feel of something gothic, something mysterious, something a little bit scary, animalic. Many ways you can interpret dark, but dark is always mysterious. That's what I feel. And some of these fragrances, they are different from each other, but certain aspect of this fragrance remind me of something dark. Okay, so to each his own, but for me, these are my choices today. You can wear this absolutely compliments, I'm not sure, but these are my favorite dark fragrances. So let's go one by one, random order. Okay, no particular order. First fragrance, Hugo Boss Bottled Oud. This one got cinnamon, apple, and then the woody, spicy nuance. So basically Hugo Boss Bottled, topped up by spices. Man, the spices in this, the spicy apple with that woody notes, kind of, they have the oud, but it's not Middle Eastern oud. This is very westernized, sort of very mouth-watering, and as long as you're wearing it, you really enjoy the darkness of this fragrance. So first fragrance, check out my individual review on all. First fragrance is Hugo Boss Bottled Oud. I love this perfume. This is definitely worth the money. Second fragrance, we're gonna go Cartier Declaration d'un Soir Intense. This is basically a gothic rose. If you love the original, you're gonna love this fragrance. Okay, this perfume is just so peppery, and the roses are not as fresh. Everything in this is spiced up. Okay, so basically the spices are the star of the show. Pink pepper, black pepper, and that gothic potpourri kind of rose. This is a very exotic fragrance. It's not for everybody. I have one more fragrance that's similar to this, same theme, but absolutely beast mode at night time. Very mysterious. Cartier Declaration d'un Soir Intense. Number 3 is a fragrance not many people show. That's why I'm showing it today. I was actually going to feature that one right there, Spice Bomb Extreme, but no. Today I give some love to Dolce Gabbana, the one EDP Intense. Okay, this fragrance came out somewhere in the middle of a lot of flankers of this very popular line. What I love about this perfume, it's not entirely dark. Okay, it's not like a very dark. It's more floral. It has something like sweet about it. The florals are very sweet, but at the same time they added some leather to it, which makes it dark. As the time progresses, I think there's a little bit of sandalwood play, something sweet, but the florals, it's a dark floral, which I like, Tom Ford style. This is definitely one of my underrated dark fragrances, Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP Intense. Okay, so number 4, I have ordered a backup bottle of this, and I cannot wait for my bottle to arrive. This is hands down of my most favorite winter perfume. This is the best fragrance, at least one of them in Issey Miyake house. It's called L'Eau de Sepurum Noir Ambre. As you can tell by the theme of these bottles, they're all on most part dark. Okay, if the bottle is not dark, the fragrances are. This perfume, I will make a separate list, fragrances you must collect. This is one of the must collectible items, you know, not just because of the value or how rare it is. It's just the way it smells. I just absolutely love inhaling in like this fragrance in my system. Okay, this is a masterpiece. Check out my review, Issey Miyake Noir Ambre. Number 5, we're gonna go with Encre Noire A Extreme. Recent days, some channels are showing these kind of fragrances, and then people are describing these as that reminds them of death, something like a funeral. I did make a video like that, but this perfume, especially this one, A Extreme, is a boozy version of the original. The original one, I did not find it very wearable, to be honest. I like tear over that. But if you ask me, really, I like wearing. This is my second bottle. The booziness of this perfume, the vetiver, you know, the spiciness, the woodiness, it's just a stunning masterpiece. You know, you just have to just stand and applause that kind of fragrance. The price range is the best thing about this perfume. It's getting a little bit rare. Collect it while it's available. Masterpiece from Lalique Encre Noire A Extreme. That's number 5. Number 6, easy. Givenchy Gentleman EDP. Okay, I have the whole line basically, and I'm waiting for that brand new release to be coming out. This perfume is just so beautiful. This is just like a beast mode. Something if you like Valentino Uomo Intense, Dior Intense. I did not feature them today, which, you know, it can be redundant, you know, because they have been in this list for number of years. Okay, if you just want to try this fragrance, I highly suggest this. If you just want the best performer, this is the best performer of the line. It has that spices. It does have that sexy irisy note. I think this is a bit leather somewhere there, which makes it very dark. I have similar fragrances like this, but this is hands down one of my most favorite date night fragrances, Givenchy Gentleman EDP. Now, after 6, number 7, this is one perfume I would definitely tell you, not the darkest. This is perhaps the most tame dark fragrance in this list, but I love the leather aspect of it. And this perfume house deserves a lot more love. This is Burberry Brit Rhythm. This is the intense version, which I never tried. But this perfume has some spices. This has some playful sweet stuff, you know. And I think there's a cardamom or amber or something in there. It makes it very mouth-watering. Reminds me a little bit of CH Man Privé, La Nuit de l'Homme. But the house doesn't get that love. If you want to try something sexy, try this. This one, the leather in this is just so lovely. Wear this with leather jacket, you'll get compliments in colder months and at very good price point. Okay, Burberry Brit Rhythm, one of my favorite fragrances. I sold my brand new phone to buy this fragrance in Malaysia. Okay, next one is my latest buy, and I'll tell you, this fragrance is either you wear it or it wears you. This is Valentino Uomo Noir Absolu, I think Oud essence or something. I forget the whole name. Yeah, Noir Absolu Oud essence. Okay, take a look at the bottle. If this is not dark, what is? You know, this is like literally very dark. Opens up, you know, I'll tell you one thing, it does not really open up like how you would expect. You know, this fragrance, it opens up very bold. It opens up smoky. It opens up oud-like. It opens up smoky. Again, I would say smoky all day. Just a lovely little like fragrance. On a dry down, it's really smooth, buttery, and it's just very wearable. But don't be fooled by the opening, which can be a bit scary, I'll tell you. But it reminds me a little bit of Black Afghano in the opening. But after that, it gets really nice, smooth, kind of sweet. But it's a lot more daring than Valentino Uomo Intense. This is a must-try, very rare perfume and hard to find nowadays. If you want something dark, this is one of the fragrances I strongly recommend. Valentino Uomo Noir Absolu Oud Essence. These are long names. Okay. After that, similar theme. I was talking about Black Afghano. This is an fragrance which is Black Afghano plus lot more. St. Dupont Oud at Santal. This is the old style bottle. This is a designer house. These fragrances can be had for very good prices. I think the new ones, the bottles are going to be golden. Okay. This perfume, what you get from this is pure smoke. It's pure animal. You know, like, man, this fragrance is fire. You know, this is like as dark as it gets. But, you know, this is not for everybody. You know, this fragrance is so strong. You get 100 ml and at a very good price point. If you like Black Afghano, get this. Much better fragrance. Check out my review on this one. Oud at Santal by St. Dupont. Next one is a discontinued fragrance. I just love. Today I'm not like showing you only the available ones. Some discontinued ones I will show as well, just so that you can try them. Okay, Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. Okay, this perfume is supremely hard to find. Check out my bottle. I think I have about around 50 ml left. This is my treasure. This is basically a spicy take on soapy fragrances. I was gonna feature Prada Amber Intense, didn't do it. This one and one more got nominated today. This perfume is powerful. If you want performance, one of the best Prada fragrances in this house. Prada Luna Rossa Black is good, but it's a little bit on the sweeter, powdery side. This is truly a dark lord. Okay, Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. 10 gone. Let's start from left side once again. Number 11. This is one of the best perfumes in my collection since I started collecting. Bvlgari Man In Black. This is the best flanker from this line. I have no doubt about it. In terms of smell, you get a lot of stuff in there. You get tuberose, I don't say right, you get boozy rum, you get leather, you get pepper, you get a lot of this thing going on at the same time. It's just supremely sexy. The DNA of this perfume is just, it's something I think Alberto Morillas created this. If you ask me, some best fragrances to keep for life, this one definitely will be there, even though not the longest lasting, but if you spray heavily on your clothes, it does last. One of the darkest, most beautiful perfume in this list today, Bvlgari Man In Black. Next, dark fragrance, John Varvatos Dark Rebel. I was going to show you Rider, but I feel this one a little bit more dark. I think this one got some peppery quality to it, a bit spicy, but mostly you get a tobacco, kind of like a dark, boozy sort of vibe. And it's a tobacco fragrance basically, and it's a good cold weather fragrance. Once again, if you like leather jacket, bike riding, Harley Davidson, the thing is, it's like a dark theme. These are gonna get very rare to find very soon. Get it while it's available. Dark Rebel by John Varvatos, or John Varvatos. Okay, next one is a recent buy. I absolutely love this perfume. Again, second one from Issey Miyake line. This is my second favorite from the dark line. Okay, this is called Nuit d'Issey, Pulse of the Night. Okay, this perhaps is not as dark as the other ones, but I like the theme of it. It's got this beautiful opening. Some people compare this with Herod by Parfum de Marly. I can definitely see it, but some people say it's minus the tobacco. So it's a sweet perfume. It got the vanilla, a little bit of a dark theme going on, but on the dry down, it's just a smooth, sweet, mild, dark vanilla. Okay, so you think of like a dark vanilla. This is that fragrance. Okay, I just absolutely love this perfume. It's discontinued now, getting hard to find. Absolute gem. Nuit d'Issey, Pulse of the Night by Issey Miyake. Next, I've chosen one, only one Thierry Mugler today, and it's not Amen. Amen is already dark enough. It's the dark, mysterious, crazy fragrance. It's like, think of X-Files opening theme, opening theme is like very much like Aliens, like think of nighttime, and you're always like, since our childhood, we always are mystified by X-Files, right? So this one is even darker than that original Amen. And this is called Pure Leather. Okay, this is so rare. If in Bangladesh people don't understand, our country don't understand the value of this. If you knew, if you're in some part of the world, many people knock me, Joy, can you ship this over? This one, B-Man, Pure Shot, some of the other ones I have. Many people ask me like, could you ship it to our country? I couldn't, but people outside, like States, Europe, they know the value of this. So dark. It's got sort of like a brown leather smell. And it smells like definitely the devil is dancing somewhere, like dance with devil, sort of like that. Very dark, very serious, and not for everybody, but it's a gem. Take a look at the bottle, It reminds me of UK, man, the nighttime, Manchester, London, and very quiet. This is a fragrance to wear in cold weathers. This is called Pure Leather by Thierry Mugler. Next one, let's go Tom Ford Noir EDP. I bought this from a brother recent time. This is discounted, the whole line, EDP, and Noir Anthracite, so many other ones. I have the Noir Extreme, I have the Noir Femme. So they have quite a few in this line. What I like about this fragrance is if you like Prada Amber Intense, the dark bottle, this is very similar to that, just more complex. It has a lot of notes. Man, it's a different fragrance. It's like a totally, you actually, have to study this fragrance like you read a book. Okay. I will just say, if you find it somewhere, give it a try. If you are into dark fragrances, it will really, it's kind of like a kinky fragrance, very serious, cold night, dark, very dark night, going for a drive, and you don't know what to expect, cabin in the woods, you're going to go face the scenario, battle some, I don't know, ghosts and spirit animals, not spirit animals, just scary characters. This fragrance definitely is perfect for that. Okay, Tom Ford Noir EDP. Next one, Zadig Voltaire. This is him. You guys know this is an incense masterpiece from Designer House, and look at that bottle. They have some of the new release from this, but I always love this fragrance. It has this beautiful orange opening. It has beautiful opening of orange. Man, this fragrance, I really wish this fragrance they do not discontinue. This is a masterpiece. This fragrance, if you like designer perfumes, if you want to collect something unique this way, please do look and invest money in some new houses. Okay, Zadig Voltaire, this is him. Check out my review. We have 4 left. Next one is my favorite bear, Moschino Toy Boy. Don't always forget the name. Dark gothic rose with pear and pepper. Okay, this fragrance still, many people say, oh, it looks scary without the head. Many people still say this fragrance they don't understand, they don't like. Understood, it's not built for everybody. But truly what they did here, they made something bold. They did not copy anybody. They did not make any fragrance that's inspired by some of the other ones that are selling, Dior, Sauvage, Blood de Chanel. They made a fragrance, a statement. And Moschino deserves, this fragrance deserves the best fragrance of that year, which I'm pretty sure they did not get. But if it was up to me, I would give it to this for the creativity. Amazing, unique rose pear pepper combo. Check it out, Moschino Boy Toy. 3 left. Next one is a discontinued item. This is the darkest of them all from this line. This is called Fahrenheit Absolute. You can get Le Parfum, but that's a little bit more fruity and sweet and boozy. This one right here, it's dark. It has incense. It's written there at the back. Myrrh, incense, and oud. Okay, these 3 notes plus that gasoline. I don't get that much of gasoline. Basically, what I get is a very dark perfume. It's a very dark fragrance. Definitely cold weathers, leather jacket. If you find it somewhere, if you're lucky enough, get it, you know, because these are supreme expensive. 50 ml, for example, of this fragrance, I saw as high as $400. You get the idea. Last 2. These are available, but this one recently discontinued, getting a little rare. Get it while you can. Prada L'Homme Intense. This Prada is in my list. It's my favorite fragrance. You guys know this one is my favorite character. It really is a trusted buddy. Performance, that soapiness, freshness. It just smells like Prada L'Homme, but much stronger, much more bold, leather, patchouli, and the performance just 3 times more than the original. This fragrance, I will get back a bottle of it because it's so good. Fragrance for life, definitely worthy of it. Prada L'Homme Intense. Last but not least, I have to go a little bit silly and young at heart, you know, like I have a soft corner for this fragrance. Definitely not the darkest. I have some more darker fragrances, but today I want to show you my favorite perfume of all time. One of them anyway. This is YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. Okay, dark but more sweet, more fresh with the bergamot opening. If you smell it, you feel like, what did I spray? It smells like a fresh fragrance. You know, this one, Burberry's London, similar fashion. But as time progresses, that cardamom, you know, and then kind of like a lavender, chocolatey vibe kicks in. Dark, sweet, sexy, and it works like all the time. You know, whatever you take away from that, please do. But La Nuit de l'Homme is my last pick. So now I have 2 honorable mentions, with which I'll finish. Okay. First, the reason being, one fragrance here, this one, next one, I did not include in the list because I find it the most unwearable one. I need heavy rain. I need heavy, like when I'm really depressed, this fragrance basically adds up to that depression and then pulls me out. I don't know how that works, but this is Narciso Rodriguez for him EDT. I love the EDP, lot more sweet, lot more iris-like, fresh, but this one, nothing. I don't understand the fragrance. It's like a fragrance you keep it in the museum. You know, this fragrance, it's a musk, animalic. It got the violet leaves. Same way Fahrenheit gives you sort of violet, but very dark, very gothic, very much like a tragedy is waiting to happen. You know, like, I cannot explain. It's very difficult. You know, it's like an autumn day or fall day, you know, the yellow leaves, and you're just wearing your jacket, you're just walking alone in the mountain. You don't know what to expect, you know. It's just you lost someone perhaps. This is the fragrance, you know, on a rainy day, on the wet pavement, cement, people remind of that. But I think it's the most gothic, dark musk ever, you know. Narciso Rodriguez for him, EDT, one of the most creative fragrances ever. And that leads me to number 1. This fragrance would be so unfair to put in the main list because I love it so much. I love this way more than the rest of the fragrance alone, okay? And that is a big statement, you guys. If you do not know me already, this is Interlude Man, the Dark Lord. This is the blue beast, they say, but man, if you like dark fragrances, you gotta give it a try. Smoky, oud, leather. Someone recent times in my group posted like, I heard this is like a compliment garner fragrance. You know what happened? Oh no, this is not a compliment garner safe fragrance. This is exactly polar opposite of that. But if you know how to wear this or the Kuros or any of those Stade Lapidus fragrances, you can really be the ultimate king. Okay, that's what I feel. Interlude Man, love of my life. Okay, that's my number one for today in honorable mention. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. I've been wearing this, oh man, I can take it off now. Because just just to create some dark theme. Okay, what are your dark fragrances, favorite fragrances? Please do let the others know and help others to discover, or even me suggest some dark fragrance so I can discover and review for you. I'll sign out for the night. Tomorrow we'll have some individual reviews. See you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.